Welcome back, everyone, to what I've sort of been building up to this point in the game to be this pivotal um, turning point of sorts as far as the romantic relationship between Erika and Chidori goes. And, I haven't played the game in advance. This is my first time playing it as well, so really that's just, it's speculation, sure, but and I'm kind of gonna be disappointed in that way if things don't really come to a head, as I'm kind of predicting that they will here. Um, but like the biggest hint here is that Erika, or sorry, Chidori had this proposal last night while they were sitting there and Erika was doing her hair, which is already a very intimate kind of gesture, as it were. But Chidori kind of upped the ante and said that she had a favor to ask. But then Erika herself calls it a proposal, which is very implicative in its own right. So that's our short recap. And it's provided that I think it's kind of assumed that this is provided things will go well, because there still is this sort of uncertainty that her performance won't really be up to her own standards or like anyone's standards, or that it will just generally be considered a failure in her own eyes. And it was mostly brought up by the issue that she sort of sees the specter of this girl whose career that Chidori ruined, and she started seeing her. And the reasons for this are sort of unclear, because it seemed like the girl, who is as of unnamed, and she's just kind of referred to as Chidori's underclassman, she didn't seem to have any regrets outwardly. So to see her in this very clear manifestation of regret is very interesting, and I'm curious to see if this manifestation will rear its ugly head at the worst opportune time. But it's the day of the performance, the day of the ballet recital, and we're going to see exactly what happens here, because I think it needs to be given just all of the attention that it deserves, which is a lot. Got a little continuity error here. I gotta read this in the backlog here.
燃えるわね。燃えるわね。
I'll hover on this screen until this problem sort of writes itself, which I'm sure it will.
そうね。あなたからすれば認められることではないわ。私の前に姿を現してもおかしくはない。でも 緊張しているみたいだな。あの時のお願い聞いてくれる？ダメ？約束だからな。こっちへ来いよ。目をつむってくれって言ってるんだよ。察しろよ。エリカを抱きしめるのは発表会が成功してから。おい、早くしろよ。周りに変に思われるだろう。はいはい。もういいのかよ。ん？もしかしてもっとしていたかったの？バカ！これ以上は幸せすぎて気が抜けてしまうわ。それじゃ観客席で見てるからな。 学院に転入したばかりの私。病に侵され、踊るのを諦めた私は自暴自棄になった。学院のバレエの授業でも初めは納得できる踊りができなかった。でもエリカと触れ合い、自分自身を好きになっていくことで瞳は正常に戻っていった。再び舞台の上で踊れるという喜び。願わくばこの踊りを私を案じてくれたアミティエに捧げたい。 最後の踊り、しっかりと見ていなさい。その瞳が彼女であればよかったのに。たくさんの大切なものをアミティから受け取ったように。私も彼女へ返し、与えたい。そうだ。私はエリカへ自分の思いを伝えたいんだ。ずっとそこで私を見守っていたじゃないか。ありえない演舞。でもこれが高崎千鳥と八重垣エリカの踊り。終わったのね。私はこんなにも。
So now's a good time, I guess, to come back and allow myself to comment on what we just saw. Welcome back, Michael. You couldn't have come back at a more inopportune or opportune time, I guess, because that's probably like the entire ballet performance that I think you just caught the tail end of was arguably the most pivotal scene, like in this whole game so far. And like I'm no ballet expert, you know. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know everything or anything about it, really, because all my knowledge comes from. I don't know if it's the end actually. I think we might have two more chapters to go, or one more, or something like that. If it does feel like the end. If like if this series really wanted to wrap things up neatly with the bow and call it a happily ever after, unfortunately, that's not really how this works usually. This could be just like the brief fleeting moment of happiness before like the BS starts to set in, basically. But I hope not. But like just like that entire performance really speaks to like really the production quality of this game, and like the amount of like love that I think the developers really put into it, because it's like I don't know if like the music was accurate to the original ballet, because I can't say I've never seen it myself, but like at the very least it did match the mood and the tone that like Chidori was narrating as it was going on. And to achieve like that sort of storytelling without dialogue, it was kind of unfair. Chidori like got to punctuate it with her own narrative, but to achieve like the rest of the storytelling with only dance and music is like in like even like in this environment with a game, like to do it secondhand, I think is like no small feat. And the fact that they actually they took that risk to do this, and to try and tell this story and do this ballet, basically this recital, without any dialogue, really just sort of internal narration along with dance and music, that's pretty risky. And especially to do so to an audience that probably doesn't know a lot about ballet is also very risky. But just like the fact that like it seems very like true to the original nature of the play, probably. Also coupled with the fact that it is a reflection of Chidori's personality and like how far she's come from the beginning of this game, I think it was a resounding success. I wanted to clap along with them when everyone was giving her that shower of applause at the end. And now we come into the aftermath. And there's a little bit of things to unpack here, and because they kind of kissed before the play started. Kind of. It was kind of a big deal. And supposedly that was Chidori's quote-unquote proposal that she had put forth the night before. And, well, it's not exactly subtle. And I think, you can't exactly play it off as like, oh yeah, totally, just, easily gals being pals, just a very friendly sort of thing on the lips, no less. So, and Chidori is very well aware of her own feelings at this point, so I guess, and she's willing to be a lot more honest, so really, it's only like how Erica will really respond to that. And we're back in Erica's head now, I think. So let's see.
「次のケーキを取ってきたわ。ティラミスアイスケーキよ。さあ。」
Erica's birthday is September 4th, I think, is what Chidori wrote down in her notebook. That's useful information for later, or just to keep in your head.
どうしたの？あっちのアイスケーキチョコの方が良かったかしら。
いや、こいつで十分だよ。お前も落ち着いて自分のを食べてくれ。 お前が取ってきてくれたケーキは美味しいな。いいチョイスだよ。
そう。美味しかったのならよかった。
いやいや、見せつけてくれますな。
To put another way, what Eric was saying, how their classmates see them as partners, they are like heavily shipping it. To put it in terms that everyone can understand. Can't blame them, really.
さすがは仲良しアミティエトリオ。
もう一人はどこに行ったんだよ。そうか。お前らには仲良しに見えるか。
I think I'd rather not have that level of flirting. Honestly, it's too PDA for my tastes. But hey, it's not my game. They can do whatever they want.
どうしたの？佐々木さんたちに意地悪されているの？
そんなことしてないよ。八重垣ちゃんと千鳥が仲良しさんで羨ましいなって。
That's new too. Calling her by her first name and a pet name on top of that.
ですです。
そう、仲良し。
Oh, I wanted to comment on this too about just the nature of the ballet performance. Like some of these girls were like unrecognizable in their costumes. I mean, these two, the Sasaki twins, very easily recognizable. But Rika as Princess Florina was like, I was like, who is that? Basically, if Chidori wasn't like, oh yeah, there's Rika right there playing Princess Florina, I was like, really? I mean, I guess Chidori herself looked like so different as Princess Aurora, and I guess it's fitting in a way. Like she really, I think she did try to embody that role. Rika did the same thing, of course, and Suo in her extent when she was playing her role. So I think that was also like something the game was trying to achieve there. That like these girls were really embodying the roles that they were playing. It was just very shocking to see that, like how striking that difference was. Like how much I couldn't recognize them basically if they just did their hair up or were wearing something like really flashy.
どう？お口に合ったかしら？
気に入ってるよ。9月とはいえまだまだ暑い。アイスケーキはいい判断だった。
振り付けの先生にお褒めいただいて嬉しいわ。このケーキたちは私とほら。スオさんと2人で作ったのよ。お誕生日おめでとう、八重垣さん。
Oh hey, you and me both, Erica.
ああ、ありがとうな。
喜んでくれたならよかったわ。
今日はお招きありがとう。
素晴らしい誕生会ね。
はい。開こうと言ってくれた委員長と白羽のおかげですよ。
Really wouldn't be a...
そうか。さすがは我が師。義を見てせざるは言うなきなり。というやつだね。
Sorry, it wouldn't be a real birthday party without our favorite eccentric upperclassmen. And that makes depending on who you want to consider an eccentric in this game, 4 to 5 probably, all gathered in one tight-knit area. It's just a recipe for disaster.
譲りはったらまだ時代劇にハマっているのね。
お前もありがとうな。
ええ。大丈夫みたいね。
今度はアイスケーキチョコを持ってきたわ。さ、食べて。
ああ、わかったよ。いいから自分で食べられるって。そうだな。今日はお誕生日会の主役だもんな。
次は何を取ってくる？普通のアイスケーキも美味しいそうよ。いろいろなアイスがふんだんに乗っているの。
I can't take these public displays of affection, honestly. Just so shameless. What happened to, hating people, Erica? I think you've come a long way since that, honestly. Maybe there's hope for all of us, too. If these two can start off hating each other as much as they did, and now they're here, might be a lesson to be learned in all of that. Obviously not to the extent that they've taken it, but...
いくら暑いと言っても体が冷えちまうよ。適当にやるから落ち着けって。
なるほど。素晴らしい踊りはこうしたむつまじい関係から生まれたのか。羨ましい限りだね。
羨ましいなら私がドルチェを選んで食べさせてあげましょうか。
光栄だがカバンを食べる趣味はないよ。
I forget if these two get their game next or if it's the fourth and last volume in the series. It's definitely going to be really interesting because their dynamic is a lot different than the two pairings that have preceded. Not time to be thinking ahead to the next game though, since there's still this one to finish up.
Hmm? 佐々木くん的に言えば冗談を説明するのは鬼の所業だそうだぞ。
説明させられるのはでしょ。っていうか最近既存の名称を新しく付け替えるのって多いですよね。
スパッツをレギンスとかかい？僕はそれよりも微妙に変更した名称の方が気になる。気がついたら名称が変わっていた。あれはいつくらいから変更したのかね。
本日の主役だからな。まさか自分がこんなにも人と打ち解け合うなんてね。
Right? And Chidori of all people?
いや、 こいつも私と同じか。
温かい紅茶の方が良かった？
Hasn't exactly been the smoothest ride either, since every time I thought they made a breakthrough in their relationship, or when it seemed like they did, they went and got in a fight, or they had a falling out, took like 2 more steps back. They're finally here though, but I'm not ready to say that this is the end yet, or that it's smooth sailing from here on out. Since the first game just ruined me, it made me extremely cynical, and they can pull that again at any time, so...
よかった、間に合ったみたいね。
悪くない。
Yeah, if we're going by seasons and how each game has a season as its theme, as its like overarching theme / motif, or whatever general thing that you want to call it, we are really almost done with this game, since fall officially starts on 3rd week of September, either the 21st or the 22nd. Don't plant that idea in my head, please. I don't want to think that way. And I think we actually got the good ending, regardless, because this flower in the right-hand corner has bloomed fully, and we've picked every choice that corresponded to Chidori's route. I mean, yeah, regardless, that could still be the true ending, and they can pull something like that. I don't want to think like that, though, and weigh down these, like, idyllic scenes with such negative thoughts. But yeah, we're like a week away from being done, basically, since Erica says it's halfway through September. And we have about a week left.
本を読む季節がやってきたって感じかね。高名な小説家も北欧系に多いもんな。やっぱり暑い国は小説を書いたり読んだりするには向かないのかね。それって私の本じゃんか。本なんて教科書くらいしか開かなかったじゃんか。それバスキア教諭の自伝ってわけじゃないぞ。
さすがにそんな間違いはしないわ。実際にあった事件を元にした推理小説でしょ。そんなに珍しいかしら。
以前趣味は自分の益になるものしかしないって言い切っただろ。どんな変哲があったのかって驚いたんだよ。
I don't think that's exactly untrue in this case. It's just the benefit here is fulfilling in a different way, we'll say, since it relates directly to Erica and her hobbies.
やめて。あの時は苛立っていたから。
いや別に貶めるつもりはないんだ。処置仲間が増えるのは歓迎だよ。語らえるのは嬉しいからな。
そうよね。
I'm personally having a hard time adjusting to this, Chidori who's turned over a new leaf. It's jarring, to say the least, after seeing her act the way that she did the entire game, basically, and her being so stubborn and refusing to change, and now it's like night and day, the difference, really. It's crazy. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just like, yeah, you and me both, Erica. I'm kind of bowled over right now.
そうだ、喉乾かない？紅茶入れてくるわね。
I don't blame you, Michael. Not in the slightest. I feel like it's worth saying right now, as we're approaching the end, that Erica has really yet to, like, reciprocate, as far as opening up about her past goes, because she mentions it in passing a lot, just like the influence that her family has on her, like even now, and how they kind of didn't really part on the best terms, even after Chidori opened up to her about like her past trauma, basically, and her experience that kind of ruined someone else's career, and the pain and the ongoing struggle that caused her. Erica hasn't really reciprocated and like really opened up about the issue that is just weighing on her mind even now, and that's like the very real presence of her family in her life, even though she seems to have put it behind her, and she would probably claim as such. It just doesn't seem right. Like, I don't agree. it like not it's like, you know, not talking about it means that you will bear that burden alone. It's something that Erica has said herself, and it's something that she's doing even up until now. So if I were to guess, and I actually saying this now, I might be unsatisfied if the game ends this way without her doing so, without her opening up, basically, because it's kind of on like the list of things that this game has achieved as far as character development goes between these two girls, which it has achieved a lot. That's the last thing that kind of needs to happen. Not needs to happen, but it seems like it should happen.
千鳥。綺麗な髪。
Right? It's such an obvious mistake. Like it's so easily correctable. And in the final version of the game, it's there. Come on, that's just not professional. This line here, though, that is, I think, if anything else, that is a huge indicator of how much Erika has changed. Not only in her perception of Chidori, but in her perception of people, since she had a tendency to see the worst in her, which is something that, given Chidori's terrible personality up until now, which is something that everyone has seemed to do, and it was hard to see the good in her, because of, like, just her lack of awareness, her lack of social awareness, and her lack of interest in other people, and her very blunt way of speaking. All of those were just huge turnoffs. And to say this, knowing all that, and I mean, sure, she's changed, but like, having that be like this formative part of your relationship still, and having just like the presence of mind to say something like this is, they've come a long way. You know, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. It's pretty crazy to see.
私はあの唇と
エリカおはようエリカごめんなさい意地悪しちゃったわね
気づいていたんだな
ええ違うわせっかくだものきちんと起きている時にしてほしかったの
してほしいって
さっき寝ている私にしようとしていたこと
That's the opening screen music. Which means that this scene is very important in all caps. And I think we know what's coming. You could say that for sure.
This この学院に転入して落ち込むこともあったけれど、今はここが私の家だわ。
This game has too much class, though. I think we're gonna end restraint. Class might be the wrong word for it. We're probably gonna get a fade to black pretty soon, is what I'm getting at.
そして私は家族。
エリカ、あなたは私の。
I can't show this on YouTube. I'm gonna get my account's gonna get shut down because this is it's not pure enough for this. Well, no, it's too pure, I should say, for YouTube to handle. But I mean, yeah, we didn't get an R18 warning on the game, so we're gonna, you know, I think I can trust it. It's alright, I was never monetized in the first place. Nothing to worry about there. I love it though. It's the opening, the scene, or the music of the opening, or the title screen, I think is perfect here. It kind of shows how context can be everything. How it's like kind of inviting in the opening screen and the title sequence, but here it's obviously very different. Fade out, and that's it. No sudden twist endings, no bombshells dropped at the very last line. Yeah, I think that is the true ending right there. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. I don't really want to talk over this song. I'll let it play and then we'll try to gather our final thoughts. I can definitively do that without like any lingering regrets, because there's, as I said, there's no, it's not unsatisfying. I mean, I can't say that, because I led up to that final scene by talking about how Erika had really yet to open up about her own past to Chidori, to reciprocate the gesture that Chidori kind of risked herself to do in talking about her family, or not Chidori's family, but like her like a traumatic past experience with ballet. And Erika had yet to do that with her family, even to us, like the viewers. It's obvious that like her sisters and stuff, and like the way that she left her parents ended on not the best note, but she ever only really mentioned it in passing or in comparison. And so to see her sort of yet to really take that step is a little bit strange. I'm not questioning, like, you know, like the I guess the genuineness of their love or what have you, because I think it's definitely there, and like her commentary at the very end is definitely proof of that. But I put it this way: it's like on the list of things that this game accomplished as far as developing these characters, that was kind of the only thing that I wanted left to see, and I thought the game would have time to do that. The fact that it doesn't isn't a bad thing necessarily, and it doesn't discount the possibility of her doing it in the future. But yeah, I think that's like the only quote-unquote loose end that ending could possibly have. It's very rewarding to see a relationship come that far, and like legit, they hated each other, you know? And to see them come that far from like that to like reluctant acceptance to like, you know, legitimate physical and emotional intimacy is pretty crazy. And to do it in only 6 chapters is even crazier. I'm just happy I did it, you know? Like, we got our bad endings, because I suck at solving mysteries, and I had to get the Steam, and I had to get the, pull up the Steam walkthrough to do it on some occasions, but, that doesn't mean that this is the end for this series. I definitely think I have more to say about it once I don't know, maybe I'll gather my thoughts a little bit more and post a 10-minute video of just literally me talking, but I want to do Suo's route. And here, hang on. As a reward for getting the true ending, we've unlocked... Yeah, we've unlocked the ending screen, and we've unlocked just like the available pictures in the gallery so far. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock everything, all of the extras in this game so far, because it really is for the completionists. You have to go and get all of the endings for both routes, and all of the bad endings too. As you can see, I've already unlocked. It's not! Oh, you did say first ending. But I made all of the choices that correspond to Chidori's route. Does that mean that the true ending isn't unlocked until I do... I didn't look this up. I'm really sorry. I didn't look this up before playing this through. And so I just kind of assumed that... There's more than 2 bad endings. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I see. Well, that's... Oh, really? Okay, then it's really not over. Do I have to start from the beginning? And... I kind of want to do it now, especially because I won't be able to stream probably until the beginning of September after this, but... How many new scenes are there? I might actually just do it. Okay, yeah. You know what? This stream has also lasted for like just a below average amount of time. It's only been an hour. I usually run for at least an hour. Or not just an hour, but like an hour and a half at the very least. Okay. But then I can't title this something convenient like Chapter 6, like finale, Chapter 6 complete, with the amazing thumbnail to go along with it. Scene at the minute-long scene of the new choices, so that would probably end up being like 50 something, no, 40 to 50 something minutes of playtime. Okay, just for convenience's sake and like being able to separate these into their own sort of episodes. I'm sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth here, but I do want to like separate them in a way, like give them their own continuity in this series and in this playlist, and be like, okay, Chapter 6, ending 1, and then make a separate stream for the true ending, quote unquote, and we can go for that next time. It's also true, but it's also 12:30. I could do it tomorrow. And I feel like I like the true ending probably is worth talking about even more, you know, and it's just gonna be me sitting, yeah, you know, I want to like afford it the sort of importance that it deserves, it being the true ending and all, and if it is the true ending, it ties into, you know, the remainder of the series and things like that. Yeah, okay, thanks for coming in to watch like what I didn't know would be the ending, or the first ending, we'll say. And thanks for, you know, your support and everything, but it's not over yet. We're gonna go back and play through Chidori's true route tomorrow. I think I've laid out all my thoughts about this ending fairly well, but knowing that it's not the true ending makes me kind of look at it differently. But again, thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow to do the true ending. This is Ottermelon signing out. See you all later.